joining us, we have Megan and Merlin, and they are from the ASU soccer team, and they're going to be talking with us a little bit today about a fundraiser that they have coming up soon. Thank you guys so much for being with us today.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So talk with us a little bit about this fundraiser.
So we're having a 4v4 tournament on April 26th, and it's to raise money. We're switching conferences to the Sun Belt, and so we're going to have a lot more travel, and it's going to be a lot further away. So we're raising money for the travel expenses, and we're also getting new gear because our gear now has the SoCon on it, so we have to change that over as well. And we're also getting new goals for our indoor facility that we practice in most of the winter since it snows a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that must make it a little difficult to practice outside.
For sure.
So talk with us a little bit about how people can get involved and exactly how you're going to be raising this money.
Well, so far we've gone around to all the sororities and fraternities, and we've individually have spoken in front of them and given them information. And also online on goasu.com, you can go to our website, you can go under women's soccer, and there's a link to the silent auction where they've already put up items from Stick Boy to what else have we had?
There's like camps, like baseball camps, season passes, football. A lot of local businesses have donated, which has been a huge help for us because we receive all the profits. They've all put in donations, so all the profits go to us. So that starts April 21st through April 25th, and then the actual tournament is the 26th. So.
Okay.
And I mean, even we'll put on Twitter, and we're trying to like retweet things and get the information out there as much as we can, because it will be really important for us if we can raise that money and I guess go into the season with being able to have all this new gear and be able to have a good experience with it starting. So.
Absolutely.
That sounds great. So talk with us a little bit about how you guys came up with this idea to do a silent auction.
Honestly, I think it was mainly our head coach and our assistant coach have, we went on a Colorado trip last year, and it was an amazing experience, but it was a lot of money. And so we obviously are trying to figure out ways to raise money, and our coach's children go to Hardin Park Elementary, so I think she had done something like this before, and so she came up with the idea of the 4v4 tournament, and then she came up with the idea of the silent auction. So the silent auction is, I think it's a great idea to have it online so people can bid the whole week. It's not like you have to be there, so we're trying to get more people involved. I know my parents are getting involved and like, hey, like hike up the prices a little bit, try to get some people to, you know, purchase the items. But I think it was mainly just them trying to come up with creative ways where we can raise the most money. And the student body, it's allowing the student body to get involved as well as the community, because the 4v4 tournament is from little children to adults, so anyone can really participate.
So what was the preparation for this? I mean, how long did it take you to come up with this idea and to go out and actually get these businesses to donate?
We started back in, I think, as soon as the new semester began. Our coach had a few players. Like I said, we started off with the fraternities and the sororities because they're a huge community and they're a big part of the school, and it's really important if we can get them involved, then maybe they can even start spreading the word, because that's a part of what they have to do, you know, within their own, I guess.
Yeah, so she got a group of us. There's probably like 8 of us, and we all have contacted business either in person, email, phone, and so I think between us as players and her connections and our assistant coach connections, we were able to get a lot of donations that will hopefully raise a lot of money. I know one of the coolest things that we have on the silent auction is there's a Liverpool AC Milan game in Charlotte on August 2nd, and so people, I know a lot of the fraternity guys are the people that gave us the idea, but those are hopefully going to go for a lot of money.
Definitely. Now, is there a set goal that you guys are trying to reach, or just kind of however much you can?
I think our goal is $7,000. So for the 4v4 tournament, it's $60 per team. You can have up to 6 players, so max 6 players, $60 per team, and hopefully as many teams as possible. Each team is guaranteed 3 games that day, so it's not just like a one and done. It's going to be an all-day event, and I think we're actually going to get like some, I don't know if it's going to be like food catered for everyone, but I think there'll be like some snacks out there that people are will be able to lunch on. But yeah, $7,000 between the tournament and the silent auction. So.
Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, talk with us a little bit about moving conferences and kind of what this means to you guys.
We're really excited. The fact that we're going into a bigger conference with new competition and almost not knowing what to expect and getting to experience something completely different is an unbelievable opportunity, because not a lot of teams, and being here and getting to do that is pretty cool. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think we're getting to, so we flew one time last year, and this year we'll fly twice, and I know as a team, like, that's a huge deal for us. We get to go to Texas this year, and we're also, I think, flying to Arkansas. So I know I've never been to Arkansas, and I guess on my bucket list is to go to every state. So just knocking off a state at a time each year, that's cool. But yeah, just I think the new competition will be good. I mean, we've been in the SoCon for a while, and just playing against teams that we don't really know much about. So there's not that former, like, ooh, this is whoever.
Rival against another team, and you get to create, I guess,
new rivals. And hopefully it'll be more bonding time. I mean, flying and going further away. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, it'll be
So how long have you guys been involved in soccer?
Oh goodness, since I was like 5 years old, I think.
I was 7. And well, Merlin's from Michigan, so she's a lot further from home.
Yes,
but
quite a bit of ways, but I love App, I love the team, and they're like my rock being here, so.
Yeah, I'm from like Winston-Salem area, so App just worked out perfectly with my plan, and I'm a goalkeeper, so I kind of, I guess, decided that for sure when I was 10 to 12. I don't know. I wasn't really huge on running, so that's why, but we still have to run a lot. Yeah, exactly, but you know, we still run a lot, so. But yeah, I think the family community at App is just what makes it so special, and our coaches, we have 3 female coaches, so that's different than a lot of schools, but they really are. They each are very different, and they like mesh perfectly, so it's
a good balance.
Yeah, a very good balance. That's a good way to put it.
Perfect. Now, are you guys preparing any differently for next season, going into a new conference? Is that going to change the way you practice and things like that?
I think if anything, you just kind of up the intensity of it, and you continue to stay focused, and if anything, become a little bit more creative with going into something you don't really know so much about. So you kind of almost take a chance on it and try a couple new things.
Very cool. And the new gear, that's got to be exciting too.
Yeah, we're very excited. I think our gear now is probably at least, well, a lot of it is probably at least 5 years old or so. So it's a big deal for us to be able to.
Like Christmas.
Yeah, it is. Preseason is like Christmas. In some ways.
In some ways.
So, but yeah, it'll be really fun.
Now, what year are both of you?
Sophomores.
Yeah, we're both sophomores.
You've got a few more years to test this out.
So we'll get to actually like use the gear for more than 1 year, which is exciting, and see the benefits of the tournament and the online silent auction that will help our team. So we'll get to, I guess, use the gear and hopefully travel and all that. So
that's wonderful. Well, remind us about registration for the tournament. Is that already open?
It's open. It's online, and I think that registration closes April 16th. I'm pretty sure that's the date. But if you go to our website, it's appstatesports.com, and then you can search the teams, women's soccer, and the latest story on the website is about the silent auction and the tournament, and there's a link to personally sign up for the tournament. So I think only one person from your team has to sign up, or if you know a soccer player, we are each required to have 2 teams sign up. We each have to sign up 2 teams. So if you know a soccer player, that's even better. You can contact Merlin and I. That would be even better. But yeah, so it's online, and I think it's pretty easy from what we've heard. So.
Awesome. And then the silent auction, remind us the dates one more time.
April 21st through the 25th.
Perfect. Okay. Sounds great. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for coming in to talk with us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. And we will be back right after these messages with more of the Mountain Television Network.